Welcome to my channel, and I got another song here, and it's this is a serious song. Relates to a serious issue that affects a lot of people. It affects more than you imagine, and that's suicide. That's what this song's about. It's about a friend of ours, Rick, Randy, all of us back in Jacksonville, Florida. We all hung out with this guy. His name's Lewis Nally. And the story behind Lewis is we didn't let a lot of people in Florida get, close to us, because we all had our own little group. But he was one of the few that actually hung out with us and drank and partied and had a good time. We all got real close to him. But he moved back to Shepherdsville, Louisville, Kentucky area. And so I'm a truck driver, so I'm out and about, and I have in the past stopped at hang out with a lot of my friends all over the United States. I've been all over the country, and I just hang out with people that I know. They move, and I hang out with them on the weekend. Well, I was hanging out on the weekend in Louisville all the time there, quite a bit, because I got stuck out on the weekend, so I'd stop there coming from Chicago to Miami or something, And we all went in Louisville, and we raised hell in Louisville one night. And the next day, Louis woke up. We all woke up. We was like hungover, and he caught me off guard. He pulled out a gun and he stuck it to his head, and I was sitting there. I was like, what are you, crazy, man? What are you, nuts? I'm going to blow my head off. I'm going to shoot myself. I'm tired of all this. And I'm like, I told him, this is what I looked dead at him. I said, you pull that trigger. I said, don't you make me live with this memory my entire life. I swear, if you shoot yourself in front of me, I'm going to kick the living shit out of you before anybody gets, I'm going to kick the living shit out of you. Don't you do this. Don't you do this to me. Make me live with that memory my whole life. Well, you're the only friend I got. Well, then why? I was like, why you want to do that, man, in front of me, I didn't take him serious until then. And it was pretty crazy, I guess. I don't know. It's a screwed up memory, But he was seriously depressed. And I didn't, his brother took me up to the truck after we all partied all night and stuff. And he said, Lee, I'm worried about my brother. And I was like, he's just blowing off steam, And he said, no, I'm serious. I think he's going to do it. I was like, nah, he ain't. Don't worry about him. He's just being Louis, Don't worry. And a week later, he did it. And this song here is about suicide. There's 43 to 48,000 people a year that commit suicide, and it's almost 50,000 people a year that commit suicide. And if you don't think it hasn't touched somebody, it has. It does, and it does every year. There's so much of it around, and people just get really depressed, I don't know. But it's a serious situation. So this is going to be one of them videos that I'm not going to let kids see. You got to, when I go to posting it, it's going to be an adult, because of the content that I'm talking about. It's talking about somebody that took a gun and blew their head off in front of the whole neighborhood. I mean, literally the whole neighborhood was there. And he was sitting on the porch. They brought the helicopter in. They flighted him up out of there. It was pretty dramatic. I mean, what he did is he must have really, well, he did. He went off the deep end. He shot himself in the head. So, but that's what this song's about. just about my friend that committed suicide. So here we go. This is like Randy and Rick's favorite song I've probably ever written, because we know this guy. So, and it's, you know, so, and it's a true story. So here we go. Crazy Lewis. Out of my weary travels, I stopped to have a good time. Stopped in Louisville, Kentucky to see a friend of mine. Went to see him, he lived with his mother, but nobody was home. And that's the day I sat down, started to write this song. As I was walking away from the house, a neighbor called me in. I said, yes, ma'am, you can help me, I'm looking for a friend. She asked me who I was looking for. I told her his name. She said, son, prepare yourself, 'cause this is very hard to explain. 2 weeks ago he was drinking beer, liquored up that night, feeling down and hanging out, arguing with his ex-wife. Later that night, Lewis took his life. Crazy Lewis damn well knew it when he stuck that gun to his head. Crazy Lewis damn well knew it, now he is dead. Crazy Lewis never knew very much about life. I can't believe he shot himself over his ex-wife. Looked at her, I hung my head, not very much to say. I looked at her and turned my head, I walked the other way. And as I was walking away from the house, I hung my head and cried, 'cause we all miss, dead or alive. Crazy Lewis damn well knew it when he stuck a gun to his head. Crazy Lewis damn well knew it, now he is dead. Crazy Lewis never knew very much about life. Can't believe he shot himself over his ex-wife. Can't believe he shot himself and took his own life. Rest in peace, Lewis and Allie. Okay.